Simpsons are actually in Fortnite. We've got sidekicks in creative mode, new weapons, new prefabs and galleries. Lots to go over. Let's jump into it. Okay, let's start with the leaks, and this one's really cool. But Epic Games is working on allowing players to create their own radio stations. Probably linked to jam tracks, but just being able to turn on a radio station in a creative map would be so cool. Next is that Epic is working on the Kappa Kappa factory galleries. I love how many galleries Epic has been adding to UEFN lately. Like, they are just pumping them out so good. Oh my gosh, guys, we have the Simpsons in Fortnite. I honestly didn't think this was ever going to happen because I've been making memes in Fortnite with Simpsons characters for years, but here we are. Let's look at the battle pass. So first we get these really cool pets now. They're called sidekicks. I'm gonna play this in just a second, but let's look at the rest of this battle pass. What the Marge driving is awesome. Okay, actually, I don't know how this is gonna work with like copyright stuff. We'll see. There's Marge. Okay, she's got different styles. Not sure how her hair is gonna be in like battle royale. Okay, this is hilarious with Maggie in the cart. Here is Marge's like Halloween costume. This is Blinky Fish Stick, which is interesting. It's the three-eyed fish from Simpsons. Guys, I am a big Simpsons fans. I should say big. I was a huge Simpsons fans in the late 90s, early 2000s. I feel like that's when it was like really funny. Okay, here's the yellow version of that. And then I feel like after 2010, it just kind of, I don't know, it lost some of its like spunk. Okay, Flanders is fantastic. Flanders is one of my favorite characters because he's just so absurd, and while I'm a bit of a Flanders myself, so I think it's kind of funny. I mean, I don't have the physique of Flanders. I'm just kind of a you know, straight arrow kind of guy, I guess. And there's Homer. Whoa, one of the best characters in any, like, in all of existence. Now, before I actually buy this, I'm gonna put in code MustardPlays in the item shop, and if you guys do that, it's actually a huge support, especially this time because it's 3 times as much comes to me than other times. So please use the code MustardPlays in the item shop because I know you guys are getting this because this is just too good to pass up. All right, we got it unlocked. I am claiming my my Peely sidekick. I'm really curious how this works, so I just want to check this out real quick. Okay, so here's my sidekick, and then I can customize. Start your one-time customization. We can only do this once, guys. So here we go. We gotta pick okay, I don't want a green dog. That's gross. And I don't want to, well, I don't know. The spots are kind of cute. I think I'm gonna keep it with just straight yellow. And then a quirk, eh? Well, let's see. We've got ears that, okay, the ears like are either kind of like straighter or we'll go with down. Wait, oh well, we could go all the way down. I think I like that the best. Okay, and then the build is a muscular oh my gosh. Muscular. You know, I think I'm just gonna go with the cute, like, basic. All right, next step, we're locking in, guys. My one-time, this is it. Oh, I can name him Peels. Wait, you can randomize the name. Okay, this is really interesting. Randomize. I'm gonna name him Squirt, like a squirt of mustard, right? This is my dog. All right, there's Squirt. We got him. He's so cute. And then we have edit styles. Okay, so now I can give him like little shirts and stuff. Okay, that's actually cool. And he's got his sidekick emotes. Wait, it's unlockable. Oh, I have to unlock it with quests. Oh man. Okay, well there it is. This is my cute little sidekick right next to me. Banana and Banana Dog together forever. All right, guys, let's get into some updates. Okay, the first update in creative mode is actually with sidekicks. If you go to your island settings and go down to cosmetic, you can turn on sidekicks enabled, and you can also change how people see it, so it's everyone can see it or just the owner, which is probably what I would recommend, especially for combat maps. But for non-combat maps that are more casual, you can do everyone. All right, let's see. Oh, look, there he is, my little sidekick. Oh, I can pet him. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I love this. How like he runs alongside of me. Oh my gosh. And he doesn't really bump into me. What happens if I like build up? Is he gonna follow me up? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Let's go, doggy. Oh no, yeah, he's running after me. Oh my gosh, he is just so cute. What happens if I jump? Are you gonna jump? Huh? No. No. Oh, wait, what the heck? He just turned into a little spark and jumped down. Okay, so that is fantastic. We actually got a few new old weapons today. You'll find all of these weapons in the new Simpsons Battle Royale. But to me, what's exciting is like some of these are variants of guns we've had for a long time, like the tactical shotgun, but with the OG like skin on it. But it's a legendary variant of it, which this is probably one of my favorite shotguns of like all time. This is like one of the OG weapons. Still one of my favorite. Also, the compact SMG, but we have a mythic variant of it. So it's like insanely powerful. Like this is a really really strong gun. Same thing with the infantry rifle and the suppressed assault rifle. We are just getting more variants of these that we didn't have before. Like, we've had the assault rifle with the silencer on it, but I think we only had like higher levels of that. Same thing with the infantry rifle. We only had lower versions of this. So now you have even better rarities so that are more powerful. So nothing like insanely new here, but honestly, these are really solid additions for maps where you want to like just keep leveling up your shotguns. You can now do it with those. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get any of the new Simpsons stuff. Obviously, it is all IP related things, so we don't get it unless there's an IP island. And I have not heard anything about this, but with the amount of content they put out for the Simpsons season, I have to imagine some of that, or at least we'll get something in an IP island format. I mean, I can't imagine them not wanting that, but maybe they don't want people building stuff with the Simpsons IP, but that doesn't sound right to me. So hopefully we'll get that at some point. Okay, now there's actually quite a bit of updates for UEFN stuff. Now, I can't go into every single thing here because there's just a ton, but I'm gonna point out just a few to you. One of the biggest ones is that dynamic UI verse fields are now available in UMG. Really what this means is that we're gonna be able to have better UIs now. And one thing that's actually really cool is that Epic's added some UI materials for everyone to use if you want. Obviously you can do your own things, but some of these things here are really cool that Epic has added just as default things that people can use. So if you see some of these in maps out there, they're just using like the default things that Epic has provided. But these updates are actually really huge for just map quality. Think of the best games you've played out there, and usually the UI is what really makes it feel like a top quality game. And that's something that we've been just kind of beating around the bush in UEFN for the last little bit. And these updates are making it so we can have really high quality UIs. Now they've made some interesting changes to join in progress, hopefully making it so when people join your game, it doesn't break so often, but I don't know. We'll see how this actually is. They've made a ton of fixes to like different tools and added more capabilities for everything from 3D modeling to the landscaping tools. So I highly recommend people go and play with those things and kind of see what those changes are. Okay, now for some quick hitters. In the wildlife spawner, they've added hive swarmers. So now last time they added the bigger ones, these are the smaller variants, I think. I'm curious how my dog reacts to them. Okay, yeah. So these are like the smaller bugs that are a little bit easier to kill. Okay, attack them. Go, doggy, go. Wait, they're killing me. Why aren't you? Well, you should defend me, dog. All right, well, we'll just hit it with my pickaxe. But these are brand new, and I'm glad they gave them to us. In the character device, also in NPC devices and anything else that has skins in it, they've added 108 new skins to this. Honestly, I don't even know what's new and what's not new because there's just so many here now. On the guard spawner and the wildlife spawner, they've increased the spawn count, which used to be a max of 20 all the way up to 90 now. Now, you still can only have 90 total on any map at any given time, but now you can spawn them all from the same spawner if you want. On the changing booth, they added a new setting where you can see when players enter and exit. I don't know why we're just getting this, because sometimes it breaks maps when someone is in the device and a new round starts and stuff, so this is very helpful. Okay, we've got some new prefabs and galleries too. This is the canyon crossing area. We got some Z fighting over here. That's kind of interesting, but this is really cool. This is a cool prefab. It's got the 2 buildings on it. And then also, guys, we have the butter barn. I missed this in a previous update that kind of came out when I was not expecting an update. I mean, the only thing we got in that update was the butter barn, but I might be crazy, guys. I swear we already had the butter barn. Or did we have like a blue variant of the butter barn or something? I don't know. I swear I have seen this prefab and gallery before. Did they take it away? I don't know. But it comes with all of the galleries as well. This is the wall galleries, and this is actually one really cool out of the canyon crossing one. We've got these huge like tunnels, which I think are excellent. So some pretty fantastic pieces in all of these. Lots of really cool new signs. So not a bad update. Excited to go play some Simpsons.